I am reporting from the UK Black Pride Festival, and I'm here. I'm going to try and ask the followers here and the goers here some questions. We're going to try and ask some questions and try to get some. We're going to try and get some answers if we can, folks. Who here wants to be on camera? Do you think it's right to teach children in primary school LGBTQ?
I think so, yeah. I don't see a problem with it. There's nothing wrong with having information about the things that are going on in the world, different types of people that exist in the world who we have to interact with on a daily basis. So learning about it can only prepare you on dealing with anything that you might not be familiar with at home or in your personal life. So I don't see a reason why people shouldn't be open to learning about that.
Don't you think that the ages of like 9 or 10 or 11 is too young?
Too young for what?
Because in America, they're transitioning children quite young. Do you think they should bring that to the UK? Do you think that is good for children or not?
Every case is different, though. Individuality is a thing. Like, I think it definitely depends. I think it definitely depends. If a child is expressing the need to transition, there's a way that you can talk to them and help them and take them through therapy and everything before you get to a point where they actually make the changes to themselves. So I think that it's worth talking and exploring, what the child wants and needs, but don't make any concrete decisions until later. I think that that's just the best way to go about it.
But when I came out as lesbian and then bisexual, I made sure to tell my brother, because I didn't want to come to a point where he's encountered people like that in school and I've not been honest. And I wanted to make sure that even especially as a hetero man, because he's hetero, that I make sure that I let him know that I'm a strong, black, independent, plus size, queer woman. And I feel like that's...
So that's a lot of things.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like it's important, so yeah.
It doesn't need to be taught in schools, as it's something intrinsic to every individual. So why does it need to be taught?
So are you saying that there should be a certain age where...
I don't think there's any age, because people for hundreds of years have chosen their own lifestyle without the need for education.
I would probably agree with you there. However, it's been introduced into schools into UK.
That's my point. It doesn't need to be. It's existed without the need for education. So why do we need to teach it? Why does it need to be taught? People haven't been taught it since time began. So we're beginning now.
So do you think that it's a new phenomenon now that's just being kind of pushed?
There's an agenda there to be pushed. There is, the people who are running society have always had a bent away from the norm.
Right.
We can go back to the Greeks and the Romans, and they didn't teach it, they just acted it.
They just done it, didn't they? Yeah.
It didn't require formal education in order to bring it to where it is now.
I would probably actually agree with you, I would probably agree with you. So with that being said, your final stance would be keep LGBTQ out of schools?
Yes, definitely.